Howdy's howdy, Big Beefy Burger right here. Now, so Binary Opens Plus, eating streaks. We're on 8. That's a really good start, actually. So, starting with like Spider Butt or like any 2-charge like mass damage item like this, or the few that exist. Of course, we're taking Soy Milk. I hadn't really even checked my damage stat, and it started off pretty bad, but not gonna be too mad about it. Now it makes this item. Oh, it makes the spiders out of them a little worse. But not that I really care. I have Soy Milk now, which is a good item. The knockback thing, it's fixed, so we can kind of just like actually hit you with like every single shot if we aim correctly instead of just making the game unplayable. Yeah, it's a good start. You know, a tears multiplier that goes as hard as this one does. Just like starting for the day. I went and did some grocery shopping and fucking returned bottles. That's about the extent of my day today. But you know, I did just like get up recently. I've only been up for like 2 hours. So, I mean, it makes sense. You may be wondering why I'm backtracking. It's because I kind of want to go in this room and just hit spacebar and have all the enemies die. Was it as effective as I thought it would be? Not really. I was hoping to like gain some spiders. But the spiders are actually not even that good right now. So maybe that wasn't the play. I'm kind of just forcing myself to fight some combatants. So yeah, I'm just gonna go move on to the next room. But yeah, the funny combo, that's a good start. I didn't even really pay attention to the fact that I have old bandage is like my starting item, which is like if you're gonna get an HP up, I feel like that's one of the better ones. For blood bank farming and stuff like that. Just in general, maybe getting health back that you otherwise would miss. So yeah, our spiders basically don't do damage. I think they do like 1 damage. I don't really like this thing that much. I do like Peeper's Eye. But I mean, and all things considered, it's probably not the best trinket. I think I'm honestly, just because the spiders don't do that much damage, their effectiveness is going to be like really diminished here after this this floor. I think I'm gonna go with the funny pop scooper, just because I've never really done it before. Is it a good trinket? Well, like, not a trinket. Is it a good active item? Well, we'll figure it out, because, I mean, our trinket allows us to use it more often than I would have normally been able to, especially because I'm just like, how is this thing a 3-charge item? It also does give us, like, a damage up on one of our eyeballs for the remainder of the room. Do I remember the percentage of that damage up? Not really. It's going to probably increase our damage by, honestly, a pretty good amount. You know what? Oh, well, Shade is definitely not what I would have wanted out of a deal like that. Name your top 10 least favorite Devil Deal items. We will buff them. I think I remember seeing Edmund say that. So here's to hoping that it ends up being really good. Now, like, the obvious idea is there's a candle in the shop, and I should buy that instead of keeping just, like, this, like, kind of garbage item. So I might end up actually doing that instead. We'll just have to see if we get any amount of money that would allow that. So, let's hope that there's an arcade on this floor. I'm just gonna hope there's an arcade. I mean, the self-sacrifice room is also rather tempting, removing all of my soul hearts. Health down. Well, you know, sometimes you get a health down, sometimes you get a down health. Sometimes you just get sad that you see that occur, and then you move on. You know why? Because we have no keys, and we spent 2 keys, and we can't go in there. So maybe maybe this is just like a. Well, that's not a hit you want to really take. That's called a dumb hit to take. I guess we just hope that our bomb on the donation machine just goes crazy. So let's see if that goes a little crazy here. That is enough money to buy it. So hilariously, we have seen like 3 space for items this floor, and I went with the one that's like actually good enough to carry the rest of the run. As shocking, you want to go with the one that's like better than being able to use it every 2 rooms. I also forgot to grab my other trinket, but you know what? This thing charges so fast, I don't even think it matters. So you know how we have soy milk? So our tiers are just for doing some bonus damage, basically. And then I'm just gonna... We have a lot of methods of doing damage right now. I got the orbital, I got my my super fast tier 8, and I have the fires now, which yeah, that'll do it. We have like a well-rounded abilities, but they don't really synergize. They don't really scale with each other, so maybe it's not all that good. I missed that one. You don't even do contact damage, so I'm just gonna run into you. It is nice to be able to just like do good damage to that enemy, so it doesn't make me want to punch my monitor walking forward at me. I actually started getting mucus in my little esophagus there. Don't get hit by the big one. There you go. Well, I'll take the pill. Well, now I'm the big one. You see, that pill existed to make me larger from the large guy, and now I can be the bigger one, which is kind of funny that happened. Part of me now like thinks there's a conspiracy that like that's something that normally happens. Like you just added a pill to my pool that increased my size, but I'm pretty sure not how that works. But then again, I couldn't tell you what the large champions drop normally. We now have a 4th way of doing damage. I actually like this trinket, so I'm gonna go with that instead. I do like a bomb chest. See, it was worth for 2 bombs. This 4th way of doing damage is a little unique, as we have to take damage first to get a familiar that will then home into enemies at a brisk pace and do not too much damage, but still enough to probably take care of whatever enemy just hit me. Well, see, there we go. We are actually trying to proc it. I don't know how much damage Dead Bird does. Good enough to kill that guy while I fend it off from the other combatants. So you know what? It's funny that killing the frozen guy with the fire made him frozen. I respect that. I guess we have like... No, I don't know how that would like I guess I freezer burned you, haha, or something. There's like a joke to be done there. I'm not like a scientist. I haven't been in a chemistry room in like 10 years. It's not even close. It's like probably 6. To tell you that I feel like there's a way that you can freeze something by burning it. just a really cold fire. It's like, you know, when you wash your hands in the middle of winter and then all of a sudden you have bigger issues on your hands. Oh, actually, we actually have another method of doing damage, which I failed to utilize there in that situation, but you know what? Who even cares? Well, now I can use the other one. We do have 2 balls of bandages. This is gonna be that fabled get bandage girl run, I guess. I don't know why I was like had to shoot the fly. You know, I have to get the chain reaction. The chain reaction is like what gives me dopamine in my life. For some reason, my brain told me like that would unstick it. That is not how that works. But you can have that. Speaking of, you know, we just have a lot of methods. I'm realizing because we double ball of bandages that gives us a familiar that shoots. Like, usually I ask for like one of these a run. It's very funny that I have like 5, and I'm like, you know what? I probably have like really high damage potential if I utilize all sources of damage I have been given. Which is to say, I respect basically every item I have right now. Especially soy milk here. Doesn't do a lot of damage. It's fun though. I'm just happy like a lot of the bad items in this game are like fun to use. Cause I remember the good old days. Strokes my long beard that I don't have. Back in my day, yeah, I'm gonna do the old man voice here for a minute, so have fun. Back in my day, soy milk had normal knockback, and yeah, that made enemies just bounce like around and be unhittable, and you couldn't even do anything about it. It was the best time to play the game. Oh! What is like the stereotypical possibly offensive old people thing, like prunes? Have I? Where does that stem from? Where does the whole like old people like prunes joke? Is it because they're like a soft fruit that has like nutrients that like older people have a harder time getting? I don't know. We got one of my favorite items in the entire game. I want to point that out. Justice. That's a really good justice. We were lucky to be bestowed upon rubber cement. And dead cat. That's also really good. So we're just getting like really good items. As is, I guess, usual. Maybe the gritty mod is fucking my RNG right now and making it like way better. I don't know. I worry about that genuinely sometimes, because like it's funny to think about it like this. It's like I just like install random workshop mods, and I just like whatever one makes me like laugh. I'll be like, okay, yeah, let's put the gritty or banana like coins and stuff like that. I'm totally okay with that. And then I'm worried, like, what if like when I get good RNG, I start thinking in my brain, oh wait, why am I getting all this like good stuff? That's kind of crazy that would ever be bestowed upon me. Maybe like one of my mods is ruining the RNG, even though a lot of them are just purely visual. But even though that's the case, like modded Minecraft, you can't like put a seed that was generated in modded Minecraft, it gets a negative value, and that seed ends up just not even being like whatever seed you inputted or something like that. So maybe I'm screwing my seeds up. But then also maybe the gritty mod just adds 80% chance to get tier 4 items for no reason. I'm like, well, I wouldn't have even known. Those are a little closer to me than I would have expected. We did get it. Yeah, you diplopia all that. And then you buy the guppy, because then we have guppy. Which is pretty rad. Then we take that, get two, hey, if we need more methods of doing damage, let me tell you right now, we've got them. There is a battery back there, and I could use that. Do I want the candle, or do I want the, abyss? That's a hard choice. I want to abyss this 8-ball is for sure what I want to do. Let me just like destroy you. Hope you drop like, I don't know, something. That's good. You give me a little bit of it in return. We're doing this for charges is why I came back here. And I guess this tinted rock is like a bonus. How can I get enough charges? You go into the super secret room that's right here. Oh, there's money as well. You know, we have flight now because we have Guppy. So I picked up. I mean, it was basically the cost of doing business. Thanks to our shot with a just really good diplopia plus just getting really lucky there. I'm guessing the super secret room is now. I have one more guess, and if it's not it, I'm just gonna leave. Okay, yeah. And I had a hunch that something like that was gonna happen. I'm gonna go with the candle. We're just gonna go with the candle and move on. I guess we'll take our shot speed and be happy about our card that we just got, stars. We would lose soy milk, which I hate to be the guy that like removes soy milk after praising it, but I'm gonna be real. We have Guppy, so I actually want the flies to do more damage. We don't need more flies. But I am also probably now going to not do any shenanigans. So what are you gonna give me? You gave me the mind. You know what, little buddy? That's pretty good. I usually have not that much faith in the items this guy gives me, especially because I've been given kamikaze thanks to him, but you know what, right now Lost Soul is hooking me up with something fierce. A blood puppy. So we have another method of doing damage. My guess. Oh, lard. Do I want to lower my? Okay, I mean we're on deals probably. Well, yeah, we're on deals, so I'll go ahead and lower the speed stat. Will it be worth it? Hopefully, it will be in the future here. I would find it very funny if Blood Puppy ended up getting the Lost Soul killed. I'm gonna try to not have that happen. When a lot of tears like that shoot in this direction, I get a little frightened at the possibility of losing my little guy. You're gonna teleport, and I don't want you to do that. I kind of like that trinket more. I will debate whether or not that will be a worthwhile investment. Okay, so now we get free deals. I tried to block. I was about to try to block for that guy, like his Isaac's heart. I think the bandage girl saved him from getting hit, which is really just like. I gotta give respect to that judgment. So we get rerolls. That's pretty good. We just place this down wherever. I could go to my shop. This is Curse the Maze. No, it's literally not. I want to try to get my my little ghost payout. What's my little ghost gonna give me? Do I really need it? My guess is he's dead in this room. Okay, you're actually awesome for not getting hit. I could go to my shop for that risk. I'm assuming there's grubs in this room. Because, like, 2 enemies is too little. Well, that's another method of doing damage, but that one's like an active threat. And I don't think I'm going to utilize it, despite the fact that the buff has certainly made it a better item. I mean, I guess I'll buy restock, like, and then I'll buy this soul heart, and then not another one, because I don't think I will end up needing it in this situation. What funny items will I be given in the Binding of Isaac Repentance? It's been a minute since I've done any other thing that wasn't the light path, by the way. Recently, on my, like, offline streaks, I decided... Actually, let me go to my super secret room since it's right here. I decided to go, like, fight Hush. Yeah, I'll take it. I fought Hush a couple times, because one, I had a Thane. Both times I went and fought him. And that's, like, one of the best items in the game for fighting. Well, you're gonna give me shit brimstone. I'll take it, but I'm probably not gonna end up using it. If we need even funnier items, we have a reroll on this if we don't get 2 books. So, and I think that's honestly that's probably the play. Just like reroll until I get bookworm, and then I still honestly I don't think I need a health. When that bites me in the ass later, we'll reconcile with that decision. But I honestly don't think I need health. But I also really don't even need this flame anymore, so maybe the right decision is just to be like, okay, you really don't need a flame anymore. You have so many methods of doing damage now that it's irrelevant to you. So maybe I should just use the funny book. But I don't even think I need to. So why would I walk back and waste my time to go do that? This is about to be like a super easy run. Try to blow both up, but I didn't end up doing it. Does it matter? No, because we're about to just get a free item. I'm guessing the soul is gonna die in this room just because maintaining it seems a little difficult when things spawn in random locations. And then you go light path. You just have to do that. That's like more flies, so I'll do it. I do like me getting more flies. We're just barely not fast enough for boss rush. By just barely, I mean that's 21 minutes. I did walk backwards one time, so unfortunately for that, we don't make boss rush. It's a natural when you think about it like that. But it is still disappointing the same. I'm surprised Blood Puppy hasn't gotten aggro yet. Gotten super mad. I don't really need money, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. Hopefully you don't shoot a homing shot, my friend. You tried? It's the Razor Blade. It's another just like space bar item. I would take it if I had... I don't feel like taking those pills. There's a reason I'm not gonna take those pills. I don't want my homing shot going into my friend here. I am actually actively not even using this, so let's just take this. Let's just take this and go. Oh, you said you didn't need it. Well, I put that SpongeBob gif in. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to remember that this recording ever happened in about 2 days. Such is the nature of like 3,000 runs of the Binding of Isaac. What are you going to give me this time? Ooh, an Eternal Heart. I will use it. Actually, multiple though. He gave me multiple Eternal Hearts. Yeah, it's, I just got a lot of methods of doing damage. Guess, my Devil Deal, it gave me another, guess what, method of doing damage. Can I out DPS these? Please don't kill my friend. No, don't do it. It's the Isaac stim now. I think we're just gonna use a bomb on you every time you want to do that. Let's just use those. A battery room ends up being useful because I have one of two books in the game that you would look at that and be like, that's useful. That's crazy. There's only like 5 items batteries are useful on. It's actually way more. You stupid tuber. I don't know why I ended up using that. The book, I had full health, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna ignore consumables. Not like I'm gonna fight Hush. Well, I'm gonna get hit here, and I don't even really care about it. You wanna know why? Because, you know, I got the Book of Funny. I don't even want flies. You know what? We're gonna take the Rotten Hearts. You wanna know why? Because that's another method of doing damage. What method of doing damage is it? We make more flies, which is separate from the other 2 versions of flies we have. When you really, like, you gotta get down to it. We just got a lot of methods. I don't know what I want from you, but I want something. I'm trying to rack my brain around what I would want. That is a good option. HP up, let's go for it. You know what? You have left yourself exposed. I shall now hit you in the back for massive damage. I will put the thorn ring on and make you cry. Look at him crying. Test me with the thorn ring. It's another book. So we do have, like, goat head. Yeah, pentagram. You know, damage up's pretty good. Considering I didn't have one. I'm gonna fight Hush if I have time to fight Hush. So let's go do that. Well, that might change it a little. Like, the idea I just had a little bit is this reroll. Depends on if it rerolls the character. If it is a reroll room, I'm gonna hope it's like the one-sided die, just so I can keep this Emperor card. If not, it's like no problem. Honestly, I'm gonna take the tears up just because it makes the bunny tears, the funny tears, even funnier. I am like, part of me is regretting the fact that I might reroll just because I have rubber cement, and that's just like one of my favorite items in the whole game. But the other one is just like, okay, well, I guess we just reroll all the consumables on the ground. Well, it wasn't meant to be. No funny rerolls this time. Should actually be using my charges just because our health's not full. Could go into this arcade real quick. You know what? Let's just like blow those guys up. I don't really have any like use out of you. So we lost one of our methods of doing damage, which is very unfortunate for us. And then we have bouncy tears plus, yeah. I don't know how good my luck is for corresponding to how frequent I'm going to be shooting here. But that is bouncy tears plus Loki's horns, so that's just going to make even more funny things happen. Which can I consider it another method of doing damage? You gotta think about it. I didn't even really consider the fact that I had another method of doing damage, which is the funny, I don't want Spectral Shot, that'll ruin the synergy. Make the synergy not even fun anymore. I didn't even consider that the little Loki, or the little Blackhorn is gonna make even more methods of doing damage happen. I have never saved this familiar more times than like twice in a run, so like the fact that I've gotten this many like successful attempts at it is kind of funny. I actually will take both. I do like just like hand me my favorite trinket in the game and or not even trinket. Active item in the game and you'll put a big old smile on my face and I will appreciate it. Dad's key plus, you know, stats up. Can I just like skip the game? Like this, will this just let me go fight Delirium? I'm testing it. Okay, yeah, no, you actually gotta fight this boss. If that's the case, let me grab Smelter real quick. Be right back here. So I don't expect this boss to take very long. Is this boss easy? Really, it's not. At least for any character that has health, Hush is pretty easy. But like being like Keeper or Lost that can only get hit like a few times ends up making this boss fight a lot harder. But also we have so many good items. We have so many methods of doing damage that this should end up being a pretty quick fight. None of those methods of damage are a Thane, which is the Hush killer. I can't think of one item in the game that does more damage to Hush than a Thane, and I'm not counting like, you know, Chaos Card throwing it right here and just like skipping the fight entirely. If there is one, you should let me know, and then we can utilize it in the future. I do know that like the funny synergies of like Trisagon or whatever it's called, plus like like Pop or something like that, and just breaking the game. I've seen some shenanigans, some Hush killing shenanigans in my time. And then whatever run I had like years ago that was like Mom's Knife with like Tiny Planet that just made Mom's Knife's hitbox be the entire screen for no reason. Like that one was a weird one. A very welcome one for sure. I feel like that. I'm pretty sure the smacks do like % damage to the bosses. So every time that procs, that's gonna do quite a bit of damage. But what boss armor? Doesn't even really matter. You just shoot Hush till it dies. You dodge. You probably get hit by this attack. This is one of those attacks that if you don't have enough speed, that's you're losing your mantle. You're gonna go mental losing that mantle. We will fight Delirium, by the way. I haven't fought Delirium in like forever. I'm sure somebody wants to see me fight Delirium like one time during my my Eden streak, so this will be that time. And all guesses are the fact that the Delirium's right here, and then we don't even really have to even do this fight. Yep, there he is. So I could teleport out and gain a couple more items, but also let's not do that. Because it would take longer. And I'm not really interested in making this run take longer than it should. We're in the speedrunner mode. There's the timer on screen. There it is. Okay, let's like clear my screen of the HUD real quick, just a little bit more. So far playing nice. I was hoping that one of those would whip around and hit that eyeball. Definitely like just say some weird sentences playing this game. Hey, look at that, Mom's contact. Let's use it as a joke. Just like get some free DPS in. There you go. One thing that's certainly helping this this Delirium fight is we have a lot of methods of doing damage. And yeah, we're just gonna shoot Delirium until he dies. Also, I don't think we fought like any bosses that are like troublesome. Maybe would you speed up and then like insta brimstone? That'll be like a problem, but like we didn't even fight Isaac. But Isaac's right there. No, that's the blue baby from Hush. Shooting a lot of tears in my directions. My general direction, I'm not a fan of it. Thank you for all these damage ups, by the way. Game, right at the end there. That was a funny like drift there. Because you know, flies do more than your default damage. So hey, that guppy, that crazy. We just got like every item. Every item was a banger here. Minus the few active items we didn't end up picking up just because they were active items. Okay. Owie. Nice stomp, I guess. Oh, that was a dirty little move right there. Just like my like poop attack that I just used. Really easy run. Just like a really good start, really good end. Just good items all around. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, check my links in the description. I'll see you in the next one. And my VTuber crashed.